They come face to face with God incarnate as a baby, and then they hit their faces in worship. No one says Jesus is Lord apart from the Holy Spirit, the New Testament tells me. And so these men are regenerated right there on the spot. And then through a dream, God says, hey, by the way, keep this from Herod. Go home some other way. And then it's over. That's all I got. That's the Magi. That's the narrative of the wise men. And I love to just think through and kind of pontificate, because when I get to heaven, I hope I have the sense to track these guys down, because I want to know what happened next. Sometimes not knowing what happened next kills me. And so these men, they go home to a pagan nation. They are advisors of the king of a pagan nation. They are completely transformed by the truth of the gospel of Jesus Christ. And I'm just asking myself the question, what about their wives? What about their children? What about their grandchildren? What about the king? I want to know the legacy of faith. Because when I think about my future, what are my grandkids going to say about it? What are my great-grandkids? What are my great-great-grandkids? Am I going to leave a legacy of faithful mission so that my faith doesn't die with me? Because I want all of them in heaven. And I'm going to order my life that way. And God calls me to posture my life in a missional way so as to invest in the gospel that redeems, so that we join him in a mission to see others redeemed. And I don't organize faith around the life I already have going on. I organize my life around the change that faith brings to me through the gospel. And there are obvious ways that this needs to happen. First, of course, we need to tell people about Jesus. That's obvious. But second, we often miss the point in the Great Commission that tells us to teach others how to follow Jesus, to teach others how to worship Jesus. And that is a generational command, friend. We are called to invest our gifts into this mission for a return of more people worshiping Jesus and thus bringing glory to God.